New video just into the Fox newsroom this morning. Early this morning, Israel releasing hundreds of people detained from a Gaza-bound flotilla on Monday. Israel commandos raided that flotilla, killing 9 people. Passengers now talking about what happened.
They suddenly just attack us without warning. Without warning after Salat Fajr. Without warning, they fired with some rubber bullet. But after some time, they used live ammunition.
Right now, 2 more ships are steaming towards Israeli waters. One of them, called the Rachel Corrie, named after an American activist killed by an Israeli bulldozer back in 2003. Well, Israel is taking heat now for the force they used to subdue a flotilla trying to bust through a naval blockade and enter Gaza. And today, 2 more ships are headed to Gaza to challenge that blockage. Should Israel react the same way? With us now, John Lehman. He's a former Secretary of the Navy. Good morning to you, Mr. Secretary.
Good morning.
So, Israel now, Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, calling the incident on Monday regrettable. However, he says the incident was the result of an intentional provocation. Do you agree with him?
Yes, it definitely is the result of an intentional provocation, but you have to put it in the larger context that the Middle East, and particularly Israel, and its neighbors are spiraling out of control. Weapons are being provided in very large numbers to Hezbollah and the other terrorist organizations that are targeted on Israel. And as a result, the tension and the overall level of irrationality in some cases is rising. It's a very bad situation.
So if you were guiding Israel right now, what should they do with these 2 other ships coming their way to try and break the blockade?
Well, first of all, I think it was a blunder the way they handled the first flotilla. There was no need to do it the way they did it. There are other ways to stop ships. And these were not large ships. There was 1 large passenger vessel, but even that would have been easily disabled. They should not have gone aboard. They should have disabled the ships, disabled the steering, disabled the propulsion. There are many ways to do that.
Right.
They should have prepared for it. It's not a simple task. You and I couldn't go out and do it in a rowboat.
But apparently their 7-member inner cabinet unanimously approved that way of going about it, so they knew that this was coming their way. I mean, my question now is, now that you have the whole world watching, what should they do with these 2 other ships coming their way?
Well, they should do in the next time, which is this coming time, the same thing they should have done last time, which is not to do a guerrilla operation that is guaranteed to end up in shooting and casualties on both sides. They need to stop the ships and tow them in. They can't let them bring people and other supplies into to support a Hezbollah-dominated situation. So they're right in stopping the boats, but to do it the way they did was a blunder.
Do you agree with the President Obama's stance on it so far, where he says that he needs more information before he actually makes his firm stance on it?
Well, you know, that demonstrates part of the cause of all this, because the Israelis have lost total confidence in the Obama administration. Obama has been telling them for more than a year, don't worry, I'm going to take care of the Iranian situation. He truly believes that just by talking to the Iranians, he can remove the nuclear threat. And the Iranians are playing him like a kazoo. I mean, the Iranians are soon going to have nuclear weapons, and they're pledged to attack Israel, and it's heading that direction.
And unfortunately, Netanyahu was set to meet with the president on Tuesday, but he had to cancel that because of this situation. Former Secretary of the Navy John Lehman, great to get your thoughts on this topic this morning.
Good to be here.